Hello everyone, and welcome back to this free online digital marketing courses on how to start an online business on this YouTube channel playlist tutorials. And we thank you all so much for all your support. We really do appreciate all you viewers and subscribers for keeping up with us thus far. This channel has now reached over 100,000 viewers and over 3,500 subscribers, so if you have not been watching all our previous upload videos, we now giving out a free $300 giveaway on every single videos for everyone who watches our videos all the way through the end. So be sure that you do not skip any of the new videos we recently upload, and that you watch it all the way through. Now in this video tutorials, me and the team will be showing you part 19th and 20th marketing module tutorial about traffic generation using YouTube to help you start making money online immediately without spending or using your own money. So let's see if we can this time get more likes and subscribers to help me and the team stay consistent with this YouTube new uploads every single week algorithm. For it is very important that you don't miss out on any important details to keep you having success with this free online digital courses. And so with that being said, let's dive right in.
In this video, we're going to be talking about traffic generation using video marketing, specifically YouTube marketing. Now, as a marketer, you really do need to take YouTube seriously, mainly because it is where there is traffic. It's where people are spending their time. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, very heavily used by individuals that are looking to get problems solved. They're looking for demonstrations. They're looking for ways that they can quickly solve problems or dilemmas that they have. And they're looking for people who have proven themselves to be experts to explain to them how they can solve certain problems or achieve certain goals. Now, some of them will find their YouTube videos in organic search. Now, if you were to just type in YouTube's second largest search engine in the search engine and you scroll down, what would you find? You'd find a video, a YouTube video, oddly on this subject. And this is going to be the case with many subjects where people are looking for answers. And so sometimes people will find those answers when they're looking in organic search, and they'll actually find a YouTube video. And if you've been in marketing any length of time, you know that one of the key factors in YouTube organic search is that, well, these videos have a thumbnail and it makes them stand out. Now, other people find their videos by doing searches inside of YouTube. In fact, if you want to find out what others have suggest or what others have searched recently, you can do that by using Google Suggest inside of YouTube. Let's take a look at what I mean by when I say that. You've probably experienced the fact that when you go to YouTube and you start by typing in, or go Google, you start by typing in one of your keywords, and you start by typing in other keywords, you're going to get suggestions from Google about what other people have been searching, that these are going to be the popular topic. This tool is called Google Suggest. Now, Google has the same kind of tool, the same kind of search engine tool operating inside of YouTube. Some people call it YouTube Suggest, and others call it Google Suggest inside of YouTube. But let's take a look at it. Notice if I start that phrase inside of YouTube, I'm going to get different results. But I will get some other results that are going to tell me about other things that people are searching for inside of YouTube. That's called YouTube Suggest. If you start by typing your keyword into YouTube, you are going to find out what people are searching for. It's like coming to the front page of YouTube to get product ideas. This really does indicate where people's minds are and where they are actually looking for solutions. Of course, you can also look inside of Google Trends to see trends on YouTube search. That means that we can go to Google Trends, type in a search term. Maybe if we type in pickup artist or male dating. We can then search that term inside of Google Trends, but we can search that term by doing so within YouTube. And so all we do is we'll go to look at the web search here, and we're going to click YouTube search, because we want to find out what people are looking for in terms of videos. And YouTube will give us information on what are rising search terms, rising in popularity, or what are related terms. So YouTube and Google will give us the information on what people are searching on and what people are looking to solve problems with. Now, you are going to want to create videos that educate your viewers. And you want to do that based on the keyword research. And when you do that, you combine those two factors, education from something that you know about, combine that with keyword research, and you can generate passive organic traffic. Now, that is a very important factor in being able to generate continual traffic to your page that wants to know about what it is that you can teach them through your information products and your services. Now, one of the important factors in YouTube is that when you generate traffic in this way, you are going to need to be social. In other words, you're going to need to treat YouTube as if it were its own social network. It means you should make sure your channel is connected to the Google Plus social network. But it mostly means that you should be taking the comments seriously that people create for your videos. And you should answer them professionally. Now, you can do advertising kind of videos, but that's really a short-term solution. You want to work to make sure that you are generating traffic based on your position as an expert in your niche. And you can do that effectively by determining the 10 frequently asked questions inside of your niche from your buyers and your prospects and answering each one of them with an individual video. Once you've done that, you can then answer the 10 should be asked questions. So in other words, what questions should your prospects be asking? And you want to create separate videos to answer those questions. What you'll do then is then place your links inside of the video as well as in the description area. And that's going to drive traffic back to your squeeze page or your pre-sale blog page to get people to opt in. Now, video marketing is a list building opportunity for those willing to invest the time. So it is a time consuming process, but the traffic that you get is qualified. They probably want to know what it is you're talking about, and you want to drive them to your capture page in order to build your list. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, assuming you have done your keyword research, what you're going to take a look at here is getting into YouTube. And I'm going to show you an existing video, and we're going to walk through some of the steps that you're going to take in order to start creating videos that will be found by people who are looking to have their problem solved. I'm going to assume that you already know how to upload a video to YouTube. Now, what you're going to do here, and you'll notice that we are in the edited section of every video. And this is going to be the most important area of your YouTube video, because this is where you will determine exactly how much traffic you're going to get from this video. Now, what things do you have control over? Well, the first things that you really have control over here is your title. You want to make sure that your title has keywords in it that people are actually searching for. This is the starting point. And so you want to turn your keyword into a question that your buyer will look at and then click on it because they have curiosity about whether or not your video is going to actually solve their problem or help them to solve their problem. So in this particular case, let's say that you were looking for information on dating, in particular, pickup artists, and you wanted to know about pickup artists, or what is a pickup artist, or in this case, do pickup artists You want to turn this into a question. Right? Now, the other thing that you want to do here is you do get a description area. And so you want to use this description area. You get about 5,000 characters, and you want to fill that description area. You want to write in all of the data that you can that will help people to, first of all, find your video. And then second of all, you want them to get every bit of information, and you want them to know that you are an expert on your subject. So you want to give, first, you want to give them a link where they can go to your website. And we're just going to put in any website here. Now, what's important about the website that you put here is that you want to send them not to your home page, you want to send them to a landing page. Now, I'm just writing in landing page just as a reminder to you that you want to send them to a landing page where they can opt in to your list. So we've already talked about setting up a squeeze page or landing page. You want to have that page ready and then send the traffic from YouTube to that page. Now, if you're going to be savvy, right, you can create different landing pages. You can create one for your video, create others for the traffic that you're getting in other sources, because you want to know how the traffic is coming into your site and what it's doing when it gets there so that you can make adjustments. So you want to make sure your URL is in here, and then you want to use all of the real estate that YouTube is giving you in order to describe your video. Now, the first words or the first sentence, you want to write it knowing that other people are going to see it in the search engine. So if your video were to appear in the search engines, you want people to look at your description or the first sentence or first or two sentences and decide that they like what you've said and they want to click on it. So if you're going to want to write in a subheadline or a headline and a subheadline, you want to write it in these first few words. Okay, and then continue to write your description throughout this description area. Now, the other area that you want to be aware of here is you're going to want to write in your tags. And so when you write in your tags, you want to start thinking about, well, what do I want people to, when people type in a certain phrase, I want them to find my video. What are those phrases? What are the phrases that I want to be found for? And so every one of those phrases that are specific, that are based on your research, you want to write them in there and then put a comma. And when you type your comma, this is going to become one of your tags. Right? So you want to put the maximum amount of tags inside of your video. Okay, now those are the three most important areas that you are going to be that you are going to be optimizing. Now, another thing that you're going to want to do here in some cases is you can actually add a custom thumbnail. So in other words, when your video appears in the search engines, you want to have something that's going to be visible that will almost be a call to action. So you want to design your thumbnail knowing that or assuming that it's going to be seen on the search engines. Now, you'll notice YouTube is giving you some dimensions to use there. And you want to use those dimensions because that's important, and you are going to be the beneficiary of search traffic when people can look at your thumbnail and decide whether or not to watch your video. So design your thumbnail carefully and then upload it here in the custom thumbnail area. Now, the last thing is you're going to get the opportunity here to add your video to a playlist. Now, in some cases, the playlist itself can rank inside of YouTube. It can be found. So when you add your video to a playlist, make sure that you have lots of other videos that are related to it so that Google will help determine that your video and playlist are relevant. Okay, so those are some of the things that you can do inside of your video. Now, one other thing that you can do, of course, is you can add annotations to your video. And when you do that, annotations give you the opportunity to place links inside of your video. Okay, and here we're looking at the video, we're looking at an analysis of it inside of YouTube, and what we can do, we're going to stop this here. What we can do is we can actually add an annotation. Now we add the annotation. We can put in a spotlight or a speech bubble or any one of these things that is going to contain a link to a website. Now, one of the key factors when we add this annotation is we get the opportunity to link to something. Now, what are we going to link to? We can link to another video. We can link to a playlist. We can link to a channel. Now, in some cases, if you have associated your website with YouTube, you can link to your website. You can link to your personal website from inside of YouTube on top of the video, so that when people see it, they can click it and be taken to any website that you determine. However, that website is going to have to be associated with your channel. Okay, so those are some things that you can do to your video to help it to be found when people are actually searching for it. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.
That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to you all for watching this digital marketing module part 19th and 20th videos. Be sure that you do not forget to grab your $300 bonus giveaway below the descriptions of this video. And that you all tune in our last final segments of this playlist part 21 and 22 digital marketing module tutorials. Know that me and the team do upload new videos every single week to guide you to your success. And if you're one of those people who does not have the time to watch this playlist segment's free digital course tutorials on how to start an online business, go ahead and click the links down below in the descriptions or call this number on the next screen to have us do all the work for you to help you buy some time without having to use your own money. You can reach out to our team at 801-506-6995, and all you need to do is leave a message. Someone in our team will get back to you. Take care for now, and I will see you in our next two final segments of the next video. God bless.